Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Desiree Marie, and here on this channel I love sharing all of my lock journey with you all. The ups, the downs, me as I experiment with my hair and get to know my hair. I have been locked now for 5 years and there's always something to learn, so I share everything with you all so that you can learn and grow with me. So if you're interested in following my transparent lock journey, go ahead and subscribe. So this video is particularly for those of you that are newly locked. I remember when I started my lock journey, it was the end of summer and I just had enough with my loose natural hair. And so I was trying to figure out, you know, how the lock journey goes, what should I expect, how can I treat my hair to make sure that it is in its healthiest state. But shortly after starting my locks, I started to get the urge to want to lock my hair faster. I wanted people to know that I'm locked. I didn't want them to just think, oh, she's got cute two-strand twists, or when is she gonna take out those two-strand twists? So I wanted to figure out how to lock my hair faster, and I came up with some great tips that I want to share with you all if you are in the same place where you have your baby locks, your starter locks, you love them, they are cute, but you want the look quickly. Yeah, I'm excited for you and your lock journey. Congratulations if you have just started your lock. A lot of you that follow me mentioned that I helped you start your lock journey, and you also ask me questions about starting the lock journey. But I do want to preface this by saying that patience is key. I know that kind of goes against the title, but patience is key, and getting to know your hair in every season is key. You want to enjoy every season that your hair is in as it is in that state, because it is a journey and you will learn so much about your hair and so much about yourself. You will enjoy and really embrace your natural beauty while you are on this lock journey, and you will get to know so many other things that you never knew about yourself and about your hair. So without further ado, here is how you lock your hair faster. My hair locked within 3 to 4 months. Here's how I did it. Stay tuned. So here are my new two-strand twisted locks. I started with the two-strand twist. To begin my lock journey, I had braid locks previously but decided on two-strand twists simply because I wanted my locks to expand, and I felt like the braids were not such a great way to begin my journey. So I was so excited and proud of these new starter locks, even though they don't look like locks. So here they are. They look a little bit fuzzy, but they are still very neat. I have yet for the locks to truly fill out. This is to show you that it doesn't look like they don't look like locks right off the bat. They do take some time to kind of fill out, to get frizzy and ultimately start fraying at the roots, which is what you see right here. This is a few weeks later, just before I was to wash my hair. I started to get these balls at the ends of my hair, and these are very, very normal. If you are dealing with this and you have baby locks, these are normal. This is your hair's way of beginning the locking process in some strange way. The shed hairs are just traveling all over your two-strand twists and becoming locks. So this is my first wash day, and I truly enjoyed this wash day because it turned me on to the fact that I love water in my hair. I don't know who could actually do months, like actually have months where they do not wash their hair, their starter locks. Like, there are some people out there that are actually telling their clients, do not wash your hair for months on end, and that is so far from the truth. I think that the sooner you introduce water to your hair, the sooner your hair will begin the locking process. I realized after doing this that your hair wants to lock. every time you introduce water or moisture to it, it will start to shrink and it will begin to lock. So I did this retwist. This is my first retwist. I was so proud of it. You could probably see this video if you look far back enough on my channel. But I did my first retwist, and my hair doesn't quite look locked. They are still very skinny, the two-strand twists, but they are well off to a great start. And I was happy to do this because I felt like the roots, if they were retwisted, like some people will actually get it like, oh, okay, she's locking her hair. But right after washing my hair, you can already tell that my hair doesn't quite look as two-strand twisted as it did previously. So yeah, this is an inside look of what my locks look like, and I'm really proud of them. Really happy with how great of a start they had already. As I washed them very soon, did not wait. If you want your locks to lock fast, you must include moisture. This is the first full month of having my two-strand starter locks, and already you are starting to see that my hair is looking different. It's not laying down as flat as it did when I first started my locks. And this is because my hair is starting to get really frizzy. At the time, it was a little uncomfortable because I wanted them to stay neat, but at the same time start to lock. So it was a little bit of a transition, but I'm happy that I went through it. It really taught me a whole lot about accepting myself and loving myself and finding myself beautiful even with my hair feeling a little out of sorts at that moment. So this is what they look like in the sunlight, and yeah, they do look a little frizzy now, don't they? And this is because I sprayed my hair so much within that first month. Like every day I was spraying my locks with water. My hair was starting to look a whole lot more, locked. I guess you can say it had more of the look of locks. I did a lot of washing, as you can see in this clip right here. I just finished washing my hair, and I found that the secret to locking your hair is actually in washing your hair, which completely contradicts what a lot of people think about locks still in this day and age, that locks are dirty and people with locks do not wash them. However, in order for us to lock our hair, we would need to introduce water, we would need to introduce shampoo. And so with application of my leave-in conditioning spray and washing my hair almost every 2 weeks, my hair began to look a whole lot more locked. Even though you can still see the two-strand twist pattern, my roots were beginning to get puffier, and as you can see also at the bottom of my locks, you can see like the little ball formation where my hair is trying to seal and become a full mature lock starting at the ends. So as you can see, I was also experimenting with a lot of moisturizing oils, lavender oil, tea tree oils. I was doing a lot of mixtures, because when you introduce water, when you introduce moisturizing agents such as these, your hair is encouraged to lock, to form. It is encouraged to coil up and kink up as it does naturally. And so my hair only had the appearance of being dry, but it was not dry because I was misting it every day. And with me misting it every day, my roots became puffy. I had a lot of frizziness, but this was a really great place in my lock journey because this is the start of my two-strand twists becoming an actual lock. So as you can see, I'm kind of sort of feeling myself. I do love the volume that my roots were giving me. However, my hair was not laying down. It takes some time for it to actually fill out on the inside of the twist in order to lay flat. But this is how my hair looked shortly after my two-strand twist, and this is with daily misting. Okay, so this is week 8 of having my 2-strand twist starter locks, and in this clip you can see that my hair has shrunken significantly. Every day your hair sheds, and this helps the locks to become as well. So you can see a lot of the ends of my locks have balls that are just hanging on strings of hair. My hair is a little dry in this clip. As your hair starts to progress, it does look a lot more drier than it did when you were loose natural. I think I kind of fell off on my moisturizing routine in this clip right here because I was just going through a whole lot. But you can see that my locks are shriveling up. The 2-strand twist pattern is still there, however it is fading just a little bit because it is hiding behind a lot of the frizzy hairs that are emerging all over my head. Now, it is at this point that a lot of people cringe and run from getting locks the natural way, which is 2-strand twists, comb coils, etc. And it's actually at this stage that it is doing its best work. This is where your hair is starting to cocoon, and as you can see, my locks were starting to frizz out so much. The frizziness helps to create the lock. So every time you moisten your hair with your leave-in conditioning spray, or every time you even wash it, you are helping it to lock faster. Okay, so 4 months with my 2-strand twist starter locks, and here you can see that they are actually starting to really look like locks. The 2-strand pattern has definitely faded away, even though you can see it very faintly in the sun. Even right now you can still kind of see my twist patterns at the ends of my hair, but here you can see that a lot of the pattern has faded away. Your hair sheds each and every day, and with locks it is so beneficial because your 2-strand twists or your comb coils or whatever method that you started with actually keep the shed hairs in the middle of that particular pattern. So this helps to eventually weigh down the lock, and at this point my locks are already starting to weigh down, whereas before you saw that my 2-strand twists were empty. They didn't have any shed hairs in the middle. They were still very much immature 2-strand twists. However, with much washing, shampooing sessions, and misting my hair maybe every other day to every day, you can see that my hair is starting to weigh down, and the frizzy hairs that you saw in the previous clip were actually palm rolled around the 2-strand twist pattern, and so my hair looks a whole lot more locked because I palm rolled the frizzy hairs around the twisted pattern, and so this gives me the illusion of locks. However, you can still see that they are still very much immature. They're not yet mature locks, but they do look more mature and like they are on a good path to becoming, mature even quicker than, say, someone who doesn't introduce moisture into their hair and takes the bad advice of some locticians out there that are saying that people should go months without moistening their hair or even washing their hair. I'm here to show you and tell you that washing your hair, shampooing your hair maybe every other week, and spraying your hair to make sure that it is moisturized every day or every other day really does help to speed up the process of you locking your hair. Of course, this is largely dependent on your hair texture, your density, and other factors, but this is just my journey and I just wanted to share it with you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this and that it encouraged you on your lock journey. Stay tuned for many more lock videos just like this one, and stay encouraged. I'll see you in the next one. Later, guys. Bye.